Hey guys, welcome to my Portland housing market update for September of 2023. I'm going to show you some of the data that's come out from July to August, and then I'll back up and kind of unpack that, interpret that for you. Overall, we're in somewhat of a plateau. We are in a cooler seller's market. So July to August, inventory decreased to 2.2 months. That's down from 2.4 months. New listings increased 0.8%, overall kind of following a seasonal trend, some new listings over the summer. And the closed sales increased 12.7%. That's really showing buyer demand in July for homes that closed in August. Pending sales decreased 4.3%, and average sale price decreased 2% in August. So we're at $608,300 for average sale price in the Portland Metro. I'll talk a little bit more about price in just a second. Total market time is 37 days. That's increased slightly from 33 days in July. So to unpack all of that, to give you a little bit of a context, a balanced market is 6 months of inventory. So we're hovering around 2 months of inventory, back and forth a little bit right now, 2.2 months of inventory. We've had a number of new homes hit the market this past month, but there's sufficient buyer inventory to really absorb those new listings, keeping us in the seller's market zone at about 2 months of inventory. What's happening with prices? So there is a lot of fluctuation with prices kind of back and forth. Average sale price has increased 0.1% since last August. So we're within $1,000 of the average sale price in August of last year. So depending on the time frame that you're looking at, prices have increased or decreased, but we're very nearly the same as we were last August. Prices dropped over last winter, then they recovered throughout the spring and early summer, and then we saw another drop again. And so back and forth, but we're relatively plateaued with our market prices. The market action index right now is 45. That measures rate of sale of homes versus inventory of homes available. That's a very slightly slow downward trend. Again, a lot of fluctuation back and forth weekly. Overall showing some cooling. And it depends on price point as well. So within the $400,000 to $600,000 price range for homes, that's the hottest category. So less activity in the luxury price points and in the lower price points, and within 400 to 600, it's kind of the sweet spot where a large majority of homes are selling, and there's more competition and activity in that price bracket. Now, with a great listing strategy, depending on your price point and the product that you have, you could still have a great outcome right now. It just depends on how strategic you are, how prepared you are. Pricing, timing, all of that is really important in such a dynamic market. Some homes are getting multiple offers, others sit for a few weeks. Buyers are still getting sizable concessions on some of these homes. The good news is that if you're a cash-strapped buyer, it's a really good time to get a large majority or a large chunk of your closing costs covered by the seller. Closing costs this time of year are quite a bit high because you're prepaying a large amount of taxes, but I'm able to get a lot of my buyers significant concessions, and in many cases get much or all of their closing costs covered in addition to other seller concessions, depending on the homes that we target, price ranges, and a couple of variables. For sellers, you could still have a great result. It just takes a lot of intentionality and strategy. I keep saying that, but it's such a dynamic market, and it's really important. My last listing sold in 4 days with multiple offers, significantly above the list price. So really can have a great result. You just have to be very intentional about the way that you approach that and work with an expert. Mortgages right now are about 7.5% for interest rates. Again, some variation in that. The Feds, as of today, the time of this recording, they just met, and there was no rate hike this time around. Kind of see what the fall and spring bring, but no additional rate hikes at this moment. Overall, Portland has seen some cooling in the last couple of months, and prices have largely plateaued, as I kind of explained. There are some advantages for buyers and sellers if you're really strategic right now. Homes are being bought and sold regularly, staying pretty busy over here. Would love to connect with you if you have any questions about this video, about your home, if you're thinking of buying or selling. Love to consult with you and be happy to help. All right, talk to you next month. Thanks.